big thing for us to realise is young people want to be political. They are political, they understand things, and they need to have the time and the relationships and the safe spaces to talk about the underlying causes of the issues that they're trying to want to change, and then to get active and get activist around it.
Biggest message for me from this conference is looking at how we can push further child participation and youth engagement topic. So looking beyond consultation, looking at how we can push further on letting young people decide on the questions, decide on the resources, decide on the timing. So that is the biggest one for me, to see the possibilities. And of course, not all of these are possible. The vision around co-production with young people, it's really great. There's so much possibilities within it, but it's also not always possible. We need all of this applied at different contexts. We just don't need to stick in a traditional consultation way. We can always go beyond.
The major message or impact for policy that I'm taking from the conference is this. Ultimately, youth participation is something that requires significant and sustainable resourcing. It needs to be there all of the time. But again, it's that simple message, sustainable resourcing of youth participation. I suppose the second impact message for me at the organisational level is that organisations need to be fully accountable when they decide to engage young people, when they ask young people to participate in understanding their service better, in understanding their organisation better, in doing things differently. And that really means if young people engage and participate in planning processes, in design processes, in evaluation processes, whatever they are, that the feedback has to go to the young people to say, well, actually, this is what we have done, this is what you told us, this is what we have done with it. It might even be a number of years, but that commitment to really saying to young people, you've told us something, we will act on it, but we will also tell you what happened as a consequence.
So, from an international organization's perspective, it is of critical importance to build alliances between academia, policy and practice. Academia provides the evidence that policy and practice needs in order to push the boundaries of current practice and current policy. Policy provides the investment and the support that academia and practice need in order to blossom, and practice provides the testing ground and the reality check that policy and academia need in order to check whether interventions are meaningful and that can have impact.
That we need to come together as an epistemic community, and what I mean by that is that we are a group of researchers and practitioners who are gathering research with children about the impact that it makes on their lives and on policy and practice. We don't just collaborate with each other, that we collaborate with children and young people to gather the evidence that will secure child participation into the future.
Young people challenged us to be political, to get underneath the problems, and I think we need to find the time and resources to give them safe spaces and relationships through which they can talk about those issues and challenge them, bring about change.